Come on, we just need one goal. One goal! And we are through to the Champions League. Come on! What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to episode 24 of Project Pompey. We've got a game against Aston Villa today in our last game of the season. And I'm not very confident at all. I am recording this literally just after the last episode, so I'm still a bit nervous of this game we got coming up. We're away from home, it's Aston Villa, and we have to get something out of that game if we're going to secure Champions League football for next season. It's been the aim all year. We've been there more or less all season. We just need that final push to get over the line. And it's the team that's knocked us out of the UEFA Cup is the team that we're facing. And I've had a look at their team and I've had a look at their form. And if we look at their form, they haven't lost a game since the end of March. They haven't lost a game. Oh, no. This isn't looking good. I'm not looking forward to this game one bit. I know what's going to happen already. I'm preparing myself for disappointment. But we've got to try and be confident. Do you know what I mean? We've got to try. We've got to try and be confident. So, we're just going to get into it. We're just going to get into the game. The lineup for the last game of the season. Petr Cech in goal. Taylor, Wan, Zivkovic and Lahm. Yaya Toure, Morgan Pedersen and Kevin Nolan. Van Persie, Yakubu and Dimitrov. Messi picked up an injury as we've seen in the last episode. So he's out for the season. So we won't be having him for the last game. But we don't need Messi to win this game. We don't need the assist king. We're going to go to Villa Park. We're going to smash Aston Villa. And we're going to go in the Champions League. So I'm going to give a passionate, come on lads, we can qualify for the Champions League if we win. If we win, we're in the Champions League. If we draw, we depend on other results. And if we lose, we got to hope on other teams losing as well. So this is the last game of the season. It all comes down to this. It's Portsmouth against Aston Villa for the third time in a row. Can we get the win to get us in the Champions League? We haven't looked like scoring a goal in the last two games, so hopefully we'll do a little bit better this time out. But Yaya Toure, that is the closest we've come to scoring against Villa in 3 games. But come on, boys, we can do this. Zivkovic with a throw in. Philippe Lahm crosses it. It's cleared away, but Matty Taylor going to recycle it, hopefully. Pass it to Yaya. Crosses it. Cleared away again, and Ibanez clears it, but Pedersen's going to hopefully get that ball. Taylor loses the ball, and it's the UEFA Cup all over again. They get the counter-attack, but Philippe Lahm gives the ball away really cheaply, but hopefully Zivkovic will mop that up. Don't do anything stupid. Petr Cech. We promised Petr Cech would get Champions League football as well. I've just remembered. We promised him Champions League. He's probably going to leave if we don't get Champions League. But Dimitrov finds Yakubu. He's one-on-one. Can he bury it? No. So close. But we've started well. Matty Taylor off the post. One. Zivkovic. No. Oh, we're doing well, though. We're doing well. We might as well record this whole game, because we've only got one game, so I'm not going to cut anything out. So we're just going to watch the whole game. We're going to see how it unfolds. So I'm going to shout get creative. But it's cleared away. And come on, boys. We've looked well. We've looked good. This always sets me up for a goal conceded, though. But Kevin Nolan to Dimitrov. Long ball to Lahm. Come on, Lahm. Crosses it. Van Persie tries to shoot, but that wasn't a very good shot. Half an hour in. A draw might be enough, but it all depends on other results. But we're going to come into half-time. It's still 0-0, and we have looked a better team. But we just haven't got that goal. We haven't scored against them in 3 games so far. I just want to find a goal. Give me something to celebrate, game. Tottenham are 3-0 up against Ipswich. Oh, what's the other results looking like? So who else have we got? Man City and Liverpool drawing. Newcastle are winning. Tottenham are winning. Chelsea are winning. They're all winning. Oh, no. This doesn't... I think that means we're not in it. We need to go out there I'm not happy with the performance. Robin van Persie, he did do well towards the end of the season, but he's kind of dropped off a bit. So we're going to move Morton Gamps Pedersen out to the wing. We're going to bring on Andy Fay. And I think the way things stand, yeah, we're in 5th. The way things stand, we're in 5th place. Everybody is winning except for us. Oh, no, not like this. Not against Aston Villa. Come on, boys. Get creative. Come on. Get that last goal. We just need one goal. One goal. We've been hammering Villa this game. Newcastle are 2-0 up. Not like this. I think it's just, we've loaded up Football Manager today, and we just haven't done well at all. I'm a big believer of the case. But Yakubu off the crossbar. Oh, we've hit the woodwork twice. We've had 2 clear-cut chances. We are knocking on the door. Going attacking. We're going to have to do something different. We're going to go more direct. We're going to push people up. We're just going to throw as many people up as we can. We're not going to pass into space anymore. We're just going to try and keep the ball and pump it up. Which, in fact, if I'm going to take long kicks from the goalkeeper. But, who's underperforming? Everyone's underperforming. We're going to bring on Borjanov. Because Borjanov's in on the goals. We're going to bring him on. Come on, we just need one goal. One goal. And we are through to the Champions League. Come on. Matty Taylor whips it in. Header ball. It's not happening, is it? It is not happening. This sums... Oh, come on. We've got 24 shots. 9 on target. 1 goal. It's been all Portsmouth. We've dominated this game away from home, knowing we are needing for a Champions League place. Demand more. Hitzelsberg across. Of course. Of course, Villa score. Of course, Villa score. Oh, you couldn't write it. You absolutely could not write it. We've been hammering them and hammering them and hammering them. And they score. Oh, that is such a sucker punch. And it just sums up what's been going on. Like, we're on such poor form at the end of the season. And Villa knocked us out of the UEFA Cup. And we've been all over them this game. We just need a goal. If we win this game, we are in the Champions League. And we are falling at the last hurdle. Everybody else is winning. And Villa have just gone, nah. We're going to ruin... Watch me end this man's career. We are going to start a vendetta against Aston Villa. We're going to rob them of their players. We're going to make sure we beat them at every opportunity. I'm not going to forgive them for what they've done to me in this save. They've knocked me out to the UEFA Cup. They've stopped me from getting Champions League. I am not going to forget. We were all over them. We were all over them. We had things off the crossbar. We had things off the line. And they score the goal. We are not going to forget Aston Villa ruining our season. They have ruined it. They have aggressive, not happy with that result. We have really tapered off at the end of the season, and all our rivals won. Chelsea won. Villa, we're not talking about Aston Villa. So who else? So Chelsea, Newcastle won, Tottenham won, everybody won except for us. And if we'd have won, we'd have been in the Champions League. But Aston Villa have cursed us once again. I am a big believer, right, of if you're winning on Football Manager, you just don't close the game because you're on that winning run. We loaded it up today. We've been knocked out of the UEFA Cup by Villa. We drew against Spurs. In fact, right, let's look at the schedule, right? Let's look at the schedule. So I've loaded this up today. Where did I load it up? So we played Udinese. I think we played Udinese today. Yeah, we have. We played Udinese today. So the only games I've won today are Udinese, which we had on camera, and Southampton, which was off camera. So we lost to Liverpool, lost to Villa, drew to Spurs, lost to Villa, and lost to Villa again. All that is in today's recording session, right? So that is today's recording session. The previous recording session, which I believe would have been that, I think. I think that was the last recording session. We didn't lose a game. We didn't lose a game in the last recording session. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm being very bitter. I've not got over this. I need to get over it. But Portsmouth fall to late defeat. Petr Cech's given us more time. He's given us another season. Right, we've got some good news. Petr Cech has given us more time to get Champions League football. So at least, hopefully, we can hang on to Petr Cech. So we look at that league table, and we do finish in 6th. And we were 3rd at one point, we were 4th, 5th, and we finish in 6th at the end of it. A little bit disappointing, but I think with a few signings, we can get this team to a bona fide Champions League winning, well, not Champions League winning, but Champions League qualifying team. Man United went the season unbeaten as well, so, you know, that's just a thing, isn't it? So, plans for next season. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do the end of season awards first before we do planning for next season. So, we'll come back for the end of season awards. They might come straight away now, and if they do, we'll do them on camera. Curtain comes down. Portsmouth, that is so true. We are hungry for revenge, especially against Aston Villa, because Aston Villa have ruined our season, and we are going to have revenge on them. So we do have a £70 million budget, so we do have the money to spend in the summer to get this team to Champions League, because that is the next step. We've got to the UEFA Cup semi-final. Hopefully next season we can maybe go on and win it. But we're going to hopefully hang on to these players and get to Champions League football next season. So, you know, we are slightly delayed. I was hoping to get Champions League, but we almost did it. We were so close. I'm blaming Aston Villa for everything. So we do have the end of season awards. That is the best 11. Messi has made it into the best 11 for the save, which at the moment is Petr Cech, Varela, Stefanovic, Zivkovic and Taylor. Torre, Kevin Nolan, Gams Pedersen, Dimitrov, Messi and Yakubu. End of season awards. Yaya Toure wins Player of the Year. Dimitrov second and Zivkovic in third. So, I'd probably say, a few players could have won Player of the Season, but Yaya Toure wins Player of the Season. Morten Gams Pedersen wins Goal of the Season. We will watch this together. This was in the FA Cup, so we didn't show this on camera. I already know what this goal is. Yeah, it's going to be the free kick. Yeah, the goal, we kind of touched it in, but that is the goal of the season. Yaya Toure wins Young Player of the Season, and Morten Gams Pedersen for 2.73 mil was signing of the season. Season review. Portsmouth was expected to be amongst the leading candidates for continental football qualification, and they lived up to that billing by securing a place for themselves. Match of the season was a 3-2 win over Birmingham, and when we got smashed by Spurs was the moment to forget, which I think we showed on camera if I remember rightly. So we did finish 6th. We lost in the UEFA Cup to Aston Villa. We won't talk about that. 5th round, we got knocked out to Newcastle in the FA Cup, and we lost to Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. So end of season team meeting. Always lowball it. I'm going to say UEFA Cup, but secretly I'm going for Champions League. I really want to get Champions League football. And the heavy 3-0 defeat to Aston Villa was an upsetting result. You're telling me it was an upsetting result. So we'll come back for pre-season. So yeah, what we'll do, as far as the squad goes, we'll go to team report. So plans for transfers. So goalkeepers I'm very happy with. Cech and Bravo, very happy with the goalkeeping situation. Cech hopefully will stick around for another year. He has given us another season to fulfill his promise. So fingers crossed we can get him in for next season. Right back, Lahm has been really, really good since he's come in. He's been a class right back. So I'm happy at right back. Varela's a good backup, but he might want to move on. So I might be on the market for a backup right back if Varela does move on. Centre-backs, we've still got Stefanovic and Zivkovic, Portsmouth originals, as centre-backs, and they are still holding up. 3-star credibility for both of them. 1 3.5-star, though he's not that much better than Stefanovic and Zivkovic. So, unless a superstar centre-back comes on the market, I don't think I'm going to be going for a centre-back. I'm pretty happy with our options. But as I say, you know, if a 4-star centre-back comes on the market, I will be going in for that. Left-back, Matty Taylor, another Portsmouth OG. I'm very happy with him at left-back. I have timed him down to a new contract, so fingers crossed he won't be asking for a move. Del Horno is a very good backup. I mean, he's not as good as Matty Taylor, but he does the job. He comes in, he's the backup. Very happy with that. Midfield, so I think I'm going to be looking for a deep line playmaker because Mazzella, we've kind of got sort of Yaya Toure and Pedersen that are the Mazzellas. Deep line playmaker, Morenkamp's Pedersen's kind of moved into a deep line playmaker role because Andy Fay has dropped down to 3 stars. So I might be on the market for a deep line playmaker, maybe a 4-star deep line playmaker, just so we can have Kevin Nolan, Yaya Toure, and the new deep line playmaker, with Morten Skamps Pedersen, Bruno Cheroux, and De Groot as the backup midfielders who are sort of coming up. So we'll be very stacked in the midfield if we can get that. Left wing and right wing. Left wing, I mean, it's pretty much Van Persie, Dimitrov, and Morten Skamps Pedersen on the left. So very happy with our left wing options. Right wing, I might be on the market for a right winger because Dimitrov kind of fills in on the left and he can play on the right as well, but Messi is going to be first choice on the right wing. I mean, there's no question about that. So maybe a backup right winger to come in. Strikers, I mean, it says Van Persie and Messi are backups there, but Yakubu is the main man. I mean, Hank and Borshunov, I don't know. I'm a bit undecided on them. I might try and bring in another superstar striker just to play with Yakubu or sort of rotate between the two. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the formation that we're playing at the moment. We've shown we nearly got Champions League with it. So I think if we can get like a superstar striker, a superstar deep line playmaker, and maybe a backup right back, I think this is a team with potential that we can get to Champions League with. I really think that this squad, I mean, if we look at this team, right, we got Cech in goal, Lahm at right back. The centre-backs and the left-backs are so good, but we've got Yaya Toure, Kevin Nolan, Morten Skamps Pedersen, we've got Van Persie, we've got Messi, we've got Yakubu. That is a superstar team. So, and they're all quite young as well, if we look at the squad. I mean, if we sort by age, I mean, all these players are 25 or under. So the majority of our squad are 25 and under. So they've got room for improvement. If we look at the potentials, we have got a very good team. So I think if only a few adjustment is needed, and we can get Champions League football next season. So it is a disappointment, and Aston Villa have kind of killed our season, but we will come back. We'll go again, as we'll come back next season. We'll go through the transfers, and we've got to go for Champions League. We're nearly there. We just need that one last hurdle to get in the Champions League, and then we can start looking at Premier League titles. But the aim of this series is a Champions League win, and we can't win the Champions League if we're not in it. So we are going to go again next season and aim for the Champions League. But leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload Project Pompey every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And we'll go again next season, which I think will be Season 4? I think it's Season 4. Yeah, Season 4 of Project Pompey. Will we get into the top 4? Tune in to find out. Thank you very much for watching.